my UK powers, and I did my first boxing promotion, and I'm doing my next one in December. So yes, I get what he's saying. We are all speaking of plans and saying things that we've done. But me, for instance, I don't know about my other people, but for me, everything started with God. So I will sell the same idea to you. If you have lost yourself and you've drawn away from God, it's not too late to get back and go back to Him and tell Him, Father, what is your plan for me? And trust me, He that has brought me this far can do much better for you. Thank you.
Okay, so I think before Madam Bibi writes, Bolari wanted to speak, so can we just have Bolari speak?
Well, thank you very much, Maame. And the name of the gentleman is Cherry, right? Jesse. All right, so Jesse, thank you very much. And I believe that for us, we're given a theme or a topic to talk about. If we say we're going to share the challenges with you, me, I'm a walking and a living proof. So that is it. The challenges are there, you encounter them. That is how you actually, surmount or go over them. Here is to motivate you. We can come in here and give you 101 reasons why that business won't work. But it's not to discourage you. So let's have that at the back of our mind. It's not as if deliberately we didn't want to share with you some of our challenges. If we were to do that, we'll not leave here. Yes, there are. Bibi has enumerated a lot, and I believe that when Aman was talking as well, he mentioned that. But I also want to tell you, you were saying that, oh, when do we get the cash? It's also another false start. I'm sorry, but I have to tell you, it's not about money. When I walked in, I heard, one of our panelists talking about, and that was Aksuaa, I believe. Aksuaa, you were talking about your net worth being your net worth. That is it. Among your friends, I tell you, you can do crowdfunding. Why do people go out there and now say, oh, this person gave me 1,000 C's, 2,000. Maybe it's a business you want to start and you need 10,000 C's. If really you believe in your business and you have a great plan, your friends should buy in that idea and you can start from somewhere. So Jesse, the money is not, yes, you can go to ADB and all of that, but dependent on what you want to do. Family members can come in. If they see that you are disciplined and really want to do it, friends can come in to help. And I'm a man of statistics as well, so I want to tell you that the interest rate is not 45 or 48 that you're saying. It's 28% as of today. In fact, as of October 4, and you can Google and check. Okay, so when we're also having this academic exercise, let's not, yes, sometimes we get frustrated and we're disappointed at some systems. It's normal, why not? I know you want to tap out because you've got it, but slow down. Facts are sacred, facts are facts. As of today, you can check it. It's between 25, 28, 28.5 now as interest rates. So it's not 40, it's not hovering around that. And then we're throwing dust into the eyes of people and, we're not being sincere. It's important that we set those records straight as well. And again, in all of this, you mentioned that we should talk about entrepreneurship the more. We have one of the best entrepreneurship and marketing scholars in Ghana. And it's here in the university. How many of you know Professor Bob Hinson? How many of you? Are you all students here, by the way, or not? From different places, right? Okay. So maybe that's why. But I can tell you on authority, when it comes to service marketing, entrepreneurship, one of the foremost authorities when it comes to that or in that area is Professor Bob Hinson. He's in this institution. So please, many of you can find him on LinkedIn. How many of you are on LinkedIn? Fantastic. How many of you regularly go there and you do business? Or you're just there? Now LinkedIn is becoming like Snapchat. People are posting some new videos. So this is the person that I met at the branch. Because the profile that you write there, and when you meet them in real life, that's God. That's speaking to the future, so it's fine. So please, let's research, let's read. Like I said, Professor Paulison is here. He's one of the best, and he's engaged students and people on entrepreneurship. We organize seminars, they are talking to. Let's tap into their wealth of knowledge. It is important that we do that. So Jesse, maybe after, it will get you a lot more people to engage you. We'll share challenges, and then that will be off record, and then you can go. I'll be good. Thank you. All right.
Okay, so because of time, I'll give Enock and Nana just a minute each so that we can take some questions from our students and the people who have come. Please bear with me because of time.
So even though we are speaking to Jesse or mentioning his name, I'm sure he represented a position of mindset of a lot of us here. So this is not directly to Jesse, but to all of us. Let's have that in the back. So Jesse, I spoke earlier about serving your apprenticeship, right? And I remember also that I mentioned that we should be able to swallow a certain level of pride and bring ourselves down to learn what we don't know. Look, let me give an example of the hairdresser. You know that even when you are going to learn how to make hair, you have to serve, right? Sometimes 5 years. Who you are, then there's a period, there's over porn. So even when you finish learning what you've been taught, you're given an opportunity to serve the person who taught you. Have you ever wondered why they make them do that? Because I can go on YouTube and learn how to make it, right? But listen, this is a secret. If I give Jesse 100,000 CDs here today, the probability that when he starts his farm, he will fail is high. If anybody says no, you are just coming from the industry, it's not because anybody says you are not good enough for their money. No. But when you serve the apprenticeship, you learn what you want to do. We don't just do national service when we used to. No. All of us here, we have to work under people older, smarter, knowledgeable, and experienced than we are. So when we're younger, we have to learn. And you can't learn just by being smart. I said that earlier. So no matter how smart you are, you need to bring yourself to a point where you learn from people who know better than you. And Gen Z, bro, we know it's all people. Look, we need to get to a space where we realize that this is a new way, right? And let me tell you something interesting. This has been worrying me for some time. I hear a lot of you express yourself. I feel like. And we've been talking about emotional intelligence lately. Look, I may be wrong because I don't have any data to support this. But your feelings are no longer taking over your thoughts. So don't take decisions based on how you feel alone. Maybe I'm allowed. If you feel, say you feel the girl, yeah, leave that one. Be guided by what? Your head. Thank you.
Okay. Now, please, kindly abide by the 1 minute for me so that we can take at least 2 or 3 more questions.
Okay, so as he said, we're not addressing just this question, but to everyone here. And personally, my case has been personal development. I keep resounding this everywhere. I want you to keep these 12 areas of your life in your notes. Let's look at personal growth, leisure and fun, living environment, contribution, spirituality, social connection, romantic relationships, and personal freedom. These areas of our lives matter, and this will bring me to my personal experience. If I told you I was a mental health case about 15 years ago, 16 years ago, you would not believe it. And so yes, our experience may matter. And just as my senior boss said, after this you can approach some of us for some of these experiences. About 2 years ago, I was trying to go for a conference out of this country. And hopefully, if an opportunity presented itself, because I've gained admission already to go study something else other than what I'm studying there. And when I got to Schiphol, Netherlands, my name popped up on the screen, and it brings me back to what Bibi is saying. Faith, your belief, the things that you hear, the prophecies, the God factor. And when my name popped up there, the flight attendant said, I won't be able to board the flight. Whatever reason it is, till date, I don't know. And I don't want to know. And I believe that God brought me back into the country for a purpose. Because everything I had paid for, yes, I had wiped my account. I knew that when I got there, something else would present itself. Everybody said, Nana, what you're doing? Yes, come on, big deal. And so we were influenced by some of these decisions. I got there, got back. The night I was about to take something for messing up my own life because I thought I had failed. Yes, we failed. That was the night that the CEO of this company called my phone. And he had attended one of my master classes, and I didn't know it had impacted him that much that he even wanted me to be part of it. And today I'm the general manager of that company.
It is not to say that you haven't failed. It is not to say that experiences won't happen. But if you know the direction you're going to, I want you to have that level of conversation with yourself with the 12 areas of your life I mentioned earlier. As at secondary school, before I came out, I had mental health issues. I ended up as a psychiatrist. Friends of mine thought that, oh, we're failing. I saw an opportunity in that and I started mental health advocacy. And today, yes, I've been awarded as Ghana's most outstanding woman in advocacy. Just this way. I didn't just look at it as forget it. Anybody who knows Nana, I have the network. I know that my friend will it will happen. And so if you think it won't happen because money is not there, like he's saying, 100,000 cedis given to him today. So can I tell you what, by tomorrow morning it is done? Because you have too much that you have not planned for. You have not strategically positioned yourself to know that, okay, when I invest this 100,000, it's going to cause this. The likelihood of failure. And then as entrepreneurs that we seek to become, we always go in with only the positive in mind. You forget the exit strategy. And I ask people, the business you started, the things you are thinking, what is your exit strategy? If it fails, what is the next thing you can do? And this is a question for what we are discussing. What next? After that thing has failed, what do you do? When I go back into the country, did I cry? And yes, I did. But when the person presented the business, I looked at the brighter side of it and saw that, oh, in the next 5 years, if I don't get Makafui plantain chips to be one of the best, at least not one, like best in Ghana, out of Ghana, I want to make sure that plantain chips is there. And today we are running activations. We have billboards everywhere. We have moved from how it used to be tied in the rubber bag into a pouch. And so please, yes, the world owes you something, but truly the world does not owe you anything. Okay. Kindly let's be cautioned by that.
Okay. All right. So we have just about 10 minutes. So please, to end the program, to close from here, I've seen about 5 or 4 hands. So my panel, please kindly abide by the 1 minute for me. I beg you. So can somebody get a microphone to him for me? To the gentleman out there.
Thank you. My name is Acheampong, and my question is very simple. The panelists spoke about finding solutions for problems, bringing in money. But then, how do I find my passion? How do I know that if I do this thing or if I give a solution to this problem, it is going to bring me money? Because not just stand up and finding solutions to every problem, because finding solutions for problems bring money. So how can I find my passion and follow it and then do it diligently and with consistency, whatever I'm going to do?
Pressure can take this one.
Okay. So I think earlier on I was talking about everyone being having a plan before leaving house. So what's her name? You asked a question, right? So currently, what do you wish to do? Why are you in school? Or what are you doing now?
Please, I'm a computer science student.
So what do you intend to do? Why do you choose that course?
I want to become a data analyst.
Is that not what you want to do? So I've answered your question. You already have your answer.
Okay, so I have a follow-up question. So, some people are doing things that it's not really their passion. Right. So I didn't ask that question for myself.
For yourself, okay.
But it's a general question. Some people are in school pursuing things that they think maybe when I'm not in school, this will bring me money. So I'm doing it because everybody's doing it. And I'm doing it because they said
right.
If you do it, when you're done with school, you get money.
Wait, were you here from the beginning? Because I think we've all talked about this, trying to find what your purpose is, what you want to do, and, just pursue it. And he said he felt that, certain businesses, you can't figure it all. It's okay to, fail. It's okay to also succeed. And it's okay to try different things. When I was talking, I told you guys that I tried my hands on a lot of things. And 5 years ago, I just sat down and I'm like, why am I not, sometimes the business that you think that will be successful will not be successful. You sometimes even wish that you want, when I wanted to be an actress, I came to Accra. it didn't work for me. I was not getting the connection that I, so I started as a photo model. So it was through that photo model that someone met me on Instagram and said, "Wait, do you just take pictures or, you have more?" Because on my bio, I have actress, photo model, but honestly, the photo model, that's not my passion. But when I came to Accra, I had no connection. I had no one to, say, "Come, let me put you in the movie." So I said, "Okay, let me kill time. Let me do something." So it was through that photo model thing that I was doing that led me to what? Mr. Ivan Passionate to be whoever I am today. So sometimes you can't figure it out, but try, do something. If you feel at it, it's okay. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Yeah.
How do we do it?
My darling.
Okay. Maybe I also want to chip in a bit. And I want to tell you that, look, follow your passion and follow your dream. We all have dreams, we all have passions that we feel that with this, I want to provide a solution. And I can tell you, look at the list of and I like data and statistics like I mentioned. Go check out the top 5 richest people in the world. They are all providing solutions to something. And that is why they are rich. So it might be, but they are passionate, most importantly about what they do. So take Bill Gates. He's out there, many of us, we have the Windows, we have, but Microsoft is out there. He's passionate about what he's doing. So he's the lead marketer. He'll go out there and do it. Same, take Elon Musk. He's out there. He's giving you Tesla, EV vehicle, electric vehicles and all of that. He's getting there. That's what he wants. Check out, people want to be out there and they're selling food. They're passionate about it, so they get it right. Look at Amazon. Look at what Jeff Bezos is doing. So let's be passionate. I love radio. I say, oh, I have a great voice. I want to be on radio. I want to be on television. Yes, it's my passion. I didn't study for that, but what I studied at university is helping drive my passion. Because that was marketing. That was a financial accounting. It's helping me steer that entrepreneurship drive that I have. So computer science might be what you want. You can say, what am I passionate about it? Yes, you're studying, you want to be a data analyst. But what can I do for Cameroon? What can I do to help musicians in royalties? The data that they are mining, boom play. Yes, you're a computer scientist, but which area? Maybe you love music. You see where the connect is, so then you can say, look, although I'm a computer scientist, I don't want to stay in this industry that is systemized. I want to go out there, follow my passion, which is music or acting. So now you can provide an algorithm and say, look, fella, you know what? Take out this. I want to know the number of actresses, screen time. Look, you love what you're doing, so you provide a solution. Do we get it? So let's just do it. And let's quickly, before I hand over to Bibi as well, let's learn to evolve. Many people are stuck in that. I started off the time when we used to play cassettes as DJs. I left people who were just playing cassettes. They go to Titole or they go to Top 10, they go to some clubs, and that is it. It died there. Not dead basically, but in terms of career. Then finals were there, what we call records. People were spinning, they were scratching. I've been in that era as well. Then CDs came. We've transitioned. Now, you can play music. How many of you, the last time you were doing a party, you just go out there to YouTube, select Afrobeat mix, 1 hour, 25 minutes. You don't need a DJ. You connect to a speaker, a boombox. So that DJ was playing 10 years back and charging you money. Now you don't need, technology has taken that DJ away. So that is the thing. Look at your passion as a computer analyst or scientist. What can you also do to solve a problem? That will let life be easier for people. Transition and do that. People are talking about celebrities and influencers. People are celebrities and they are influencers as well. So you evolve, you learn, you follow your passion, and you do it well. And you succeed. See you at the top, yeah?
Okay, so I think I understand your question. And it's okay. It's not everyone that has a plan. And it's not every plan that is going to work. Let me tell you, I used to be a rapper. Back in the days, I could go like, the name is Bibi, the baddest chick on the street, and I'm gonna keep things neat. I used to be a rapper. I have a track with Kyeraa, I have a track with Sponty. I don't know if anyone's heard Araba Stamp. I don't know if you guys have heard it. Was back in the day. Yeah. So I started and it was not working. I was not getting a breakthrough. Sponty had produced a couple of songs for me. Then I was like, okay, let me get into acting. The acting will give me the life that I need to push my music. I got into acting, I realized it was sweet. I said I want to stay. I stayed in acting and I forgot about the music. Then I went like, okay, what's next, what's next? I got a little bit into politics. After politics, what next? Blah, blah, blah. So, I thought I had a plan. My plan was to go from rapping to music and to movie to get some lights and throw it on my music. I still have songs in the studio that sometimes sponsors will call me, Bibi. Oh man, we laugh about it. But when did I discover myself? When I fell back on my creator. I told you something. We all have plans, but he's the master planner. So if you don't want to include God and you want to figure things out yourself, trust me, you might end up wasting time. And if you are not lucky, that is where depression sets in. Because you are tired of trying things and it's not working. If you had told me back then, even 2-3 years ago, Tenish, we met a couple of years ago. We never had any discussion on owning a TV station. We never had a discussion on owning a lottery company. It was not part of my plan. My plan was to go to Hollywood if everything figures out. But God had a plan. I didn't do anything lottery. I didn't learn anything about TV station. But when His word started activating in my life, He put all the right people in my life. And I was able to humble myself, learn, be effective, be sincere in my dealings with people. And this is what has brought me here. So I can tell you a whole lot of plans, I can tell you, give you ideas. But if you don't fall back to the maker, to the one who created you from sand, then trust me, you can never figure out life. It will take the mercy of God for you to find direction. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I cannot take any more questions because it's 4:58, and like I said, we had just 10 minutes as at 4:50, and so we have just 2 minutes. So this is how we wrap up. I don't know, do we want a part 2 of this?
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Richmond, I will pass up on Espa. This is to you. So if your team can put together a part 2 so that we can, have more questions and get a lot of wisdom from the people who have sat here. So there will be photo sections out there, and then please, do well to communicate with people. Like Nana said, your network is your net worth, right? So please communicate, take contact from people, exchange numbers. Don't just get up and run. Okay, please. All nominees should wait. All nominees who are here should wait. But I'm going to say this. I know that a number of us